All right, one of my favorite permaculture hacks, especially in relationship to pawpaws, is using gray water. So gray water is classified as the water coming out of your sinks, out of your washing machine, your bathtub, everything but your toilet water, basically. And you can bring that out into the landscape. Some places it's legal, some places it's not. Either way, I suggest considering it because it's a really valuable resource that oftentimes isn't well stewarded. And this goes especially if you're in a bit of a drier climate and you're wanting to grow pawpaws, but you want more consistent moisture. So our gray water system here is all gravity fed, which means that there's no pumps, which is great. It just comes out of our sinks, it goes down to the lowest point in our house, which is our tub, and then it goes out into this very low trough that has two beds growing on either side of it that you can see here. So that water comes out on the surface and then gets absorbed by those beds. Now, these beds are planted with, of course, pawpaws, also with black currants and gooseberries. You can see me walking through this in the spring where I've got some of the flowers on the pawpaws still. You can see these beautiful black currants, and you can also see a little bit of our willow temple there in the background. But this is a great way to utilize that water. You could do a couple variations. You could actually do more of like a sunken rain garden if you lived in a very dry climate that was rich in organic matter. It could almost be kind of like a compost pit that you also bring out your water. So you could tap the water from, say, your washing machine, take it out through the wall of your house and bring it out, a good 15 feet from your house, of course, and then you could drop it into a depression or some design that helps hold that water and hold that moisture, helps break down organic matter, and could be a sweet spot, sort of creating your own microclimate for pawpaws where they may not naturally thrive. One of my favorite resources for these kind of water hacks is Brad Lancaster's Rainwater Harvesting for Dry Lands and Beyond. He's got volume 1 and then volume 2. Volume 2 is really awesome. It's a very how-to. I highly recommend reading this, not just for the gray water aspects, but for understanding how water works on the landscape, on the modern landscape, and then how to be creative in reshaping your landscapes to hold that water and to utilize that water. So very practical. Like him a lot. Brad's a real character. He's got some great YouTube videos out there as well. So that's a great resource. He also does talk about, how to tap, these water sources and create these growing spaces, especially around your home. So, gray water hack, give it a shot.